Hey bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in for a planner sesh. So bestie, in this video, I will be setting up my planner spread for September 25th through October 1st. And y'all, I'm excited to use these fall icon stickers that I've been hoarding for a while. Plus, we're back into my horizontal. So if you want to see what I create, then you already know. Stay tuned. Bestie, so let's talk about what I'm going to be using. First up, we have the Fall Icons sticker book by Kell of A Plan, and y'all, I've hoarded these stickers, this whole like little theme here for a while, y'all, and this theme reminds me of the Ray Dunn like collections that you see in the department stores and stuff. Like, I just love that, and it's an aesthetic vibe that I definitely love. So I thought it would be great to finally use these stickers, especially since I'm like all into the decorating process with my home right now and trying to set it up and stuff and doing some stuff for fall. So here are the stickers that I pulled. I only pulled a few like decorative stickers for the simple fact that I'm not sure how I want to lay this spread out. I did know that I wanted to use this one big sticker here, so I was like, do I want to like connect it to the side of a box or the side of the spread? And I think it would make sense to do that. So okay, I cleared off the desk, so we're just gonna go ahead and just get started. So we're gonna take this sticker here, and yeah, I've had these stickers on wax paper for a while, so they should be good and ready to go for me to like pull up and stuff. So that's one tip that I can tell you guys, that if you kind of leave it on there for like at least for a good little bit, honestly, because I pre-pulled these because I knew I wanted to go ahead and use this like sticker book this week. I pre-pulled them, and I don't know, I feel like whenever I do that, the stickers are like butter. And that's probably not the right analogy to use, but they're super easy, just easy to like maneuver and stuff. So, which wax paper does that anyway for the stickers, but once you leave them for a little bit, it just makes them even more like pliable to, not pliable, what's the right word, more flexible to move. And so I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead, I laid down a couple of boxes, well, one box, and then I'm gonna do this one down at the bottom because I did want the decorative sticker to kind of be off the side of a box versus the side of the page. I just feel like that would be an interesting contrast. And that's it, y'all. That's all I have. So we're gonna just do some clusters and do the typical like cluster look, maybe 4 clusters. And I just feel like that'll be a good layout for me this week because it's not a too bad of a busy week for me, so I think I'll be okay with having just some checklists and boxes. However, I do want to make sure I have plenty because things are just liable to pop up, because I just feel like those weeks where I don't feel like I have a lot of plans, it always happens. Something gets put into that spot, so into the places that I'm thinking that today will be a chill day, and then it's like, no, today's a work day, Kenya. Okay, and it's a busy work day. Okay, so that vibe, that life. Okay, and so here I did decide to go ahead and use this one sticker on Tuesday, y'all, and I love that sticker. Okay, because it's like all the like labeled containers. Oh, that's so cute to me. So now I know you're probably wondering, like, Kenya, why did you opt for the light colored boxes? And I don't know, I think I was just feeling them, and I thought that it would kind of be of a challenge to use them to see if I can make them pop on this page. So I'm still contemplating that in my mind right now, if I want to like do something to those boxes to kind of make them stand out a little bit. So for now, I'm going to let them live and see what the spread turns into until I decide. So it can help me decide actually if I want to like, you know, do some highlighting around them or do some like little doodling in the actual colored shaded colors of the boxes. And so that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, and then I chose this other decorative box because I like it too. I have a thing, you guys, for mason jars. I don't know what that is about, but I love them, and I've collected quite a few in my day. Okay, I have like some fat ones, I have a super tall skinny one that I just love so much. And so I think that's why this whole like sticker book thing, when I first saw this and flipped through this sticker book, y'all, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I really Wish I had 2 sets, but I feel like there's a lot of stickers in this Kell of A Plan book, especially like with how she divides up her themes and stuff. I feel like I get tons of decorative stickers, so I can always use them. And then there's black in this one, so I can always pair it with black stickers, and so I feel really good about it. So it's like, use the stickers you love. Okay, so I did decide to put those pumpkins on Friday lightly. I wanted to place them there. Wasn't sure how I wanted them placed because I may cluster in another box. And so I'm trying to see how I can cluster on Thursday to make it make sense. And I did decide to go ahead and white out behind the decorative sticker. I just feel like that looks a little bit more cleaner. And I wanted to layer a box in over it. And I chose this black one, and I'm trying not to like compromise too much of like the pumpkin stem. So, but I feel like Wednesday needs a box, and I didn't want to like skip that. And so we're gonna try to make this work here. And y'all, if I can just get it straight, y'all know how I feel about my straight stickers, right? Gotta get it as neat as possible. Okay, so I'm feeling that, but I'm not sure how I want to do these pumpkins. So I'm thinking maybe take another black box and maneuver the pumpkin up a little bit, and then I could put a black box kind of layer beneath it. Thinking that actually looks really good. Okay, so happy about that. And so let me take y'all, I'm using a thank you card that someone sent me to kind of like, lay the stickers down a little bit because I'm pretty happy with it. But a gift card works better, y'all. Some type of washi card or gift card will work better. And I have one. I don't even know why. It was the first thing I saw on my desk. Okay, so now that I kind of got like what I feel like is a great foundation to the spread, I'm going to go in with my checklist. I feel like this is always like the next step once you have like the majority of your bigger boxes down. And then you can go in and add in your functional checklist, and that way you know where you can layer and where you want to like put in like icons versus boxes and even quotes, because I do think this spread will look good with some quotes added in. And so that's why I always go for my little checklist stencil. It's one of my favorite happy planner tools. I wish they still sold these. Like, I think you can pick them up at Hobby Lobby and maybe online on the Happy Planner site, but I feel like they sell out so quick, and every time I go, I know into my store, I barely see them. So I love these. I love this thing. I really, really do. And y'all probably know that too, because I use it in every plan with me pretty much, especially in my horizontal and even my vertical, like my journal and stuff. I use it for the lines. So it's one of my most used tools for sure. Okay, so I decided to put some checklists on Monday. I may actually need a little bit more than that, but we're going to start out with 3 for now, and then I can always use my note section. But I did put some on Wednesday and then some on Saturday. We actually have an event on Saturday, and I got a meeting on Saturday, so I was like kind of going back and forth, like if I wanted to put Saturday in the note section or if I wanted to keep it Friday and Sunday. But I decided it would still help me to put a checklist on the weekend, on the Saturday portion of the weekend, so that way I can do something else with the Friday space. And so here I wanted to add in another box, you guys. I think that'll be really cute right there and very useful because the start of the new month is Sunday. And so now that I'm looking at it, you guys, I love it. Okay, so I'm like, what can I do to make this spread pop? And y'all know, I feel like one of my definite go-tos is definitely washi tape or scrapbook paper. And so I was like, well, I don't really have any scrapbook paper in this pattern, but I remembered I had these 2 washi patterns. And I decided to opt for this one because it was a little bit more close, like it was closer to the actual illustration. Not as bold and black, however, I feel like it's still gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's a thicker washi, I'm going to take it and I'm gonna rip it down the middle and see if I can use each piece on both sides of the spread, for balance purposes, but also just to add some contrast to the spread, because I feel like with those lighter colored boxes, it is very light outside of the decorative stickers, even though I have those 2 black boxes in there. And so I want to kind of frame the spread. So my initial thought was to take it across the top and then I'll take the other piece towards the bottom on the other side, and I just feel like that added to the whole display effect of the black and white like design that's in the stickers that I have going on the plaid. And so that's really cute. Okay, so I like that. This one up here is a little bit thicker. I may trim that just a little bit to see how once I've complete the thread, because it is like covering up September and October a little bit, and definitely Monday. I typically don't, that doesn't bother me because the date is showing. So I like to have one or the other, but if I can't, then it doesn't bother me either because I know what day of the week it is. And so I thought that I would add in some more icon stickers or decorative stickers that kind of emulated this black. And so I found this little kitchen tool utensil decorative sticker, and I wanted to put it over here on Friday, but here was my dilemma. You can't probably tell on camera, but I could tell because the sticker is so light. Those pumpkins were a little bit farther over to the right, and I needed to move them to the left a little bit. So we're going to move them because I don't want to compromise my writing space. Yes, I'm going to compromise a little bit on the actual, like, on Friday itself, but I wanted to make sure my box had a little bit more writing space to make it nice and neat. And so we're going to straighten this up, kind of move it over, and then relayer my sticker back down. I feel like that's too far up, so let's move it down just a little bit. Right here, like maybe right here. And it still gives me room because I can use some bullet points, you guys, and y'all know I love icons that I can put on Friday for my Friday list. And like I said, I still have tons of room on the note section, and I'm kind of like trying to keep it that way just in case I need to grow into this spread. So we shall see. But I really like these utensils right here. I feel like it gave a good amount of balance, and so I thought that was cute. Super cute. Okay, so now let's see, what else can we do? We have pretty much, we got a nice bit of decor down, and I'm trying to think. I do definitely want some more decor pieces. So I'm searching through the book and trying to see what all I can find. I did have a couple of more boxes that I pulled, and so I'm thinking Thursday could possibly use a box. And y'all, this box is actually in like that, it's not the same light blue as the bigger boxes, but it's a little bit darker. It's the same one as that, what the box that looks gray. And I don't know, it's blue in life, in like real life, but I guess on camera it's giving gray for whatever reason. And so I wanted to use it somewhere, and I felt like up next to this one, even though it was a little bit darker, it didn't give enough difference. I felt like that was too close. I kind of feel like that about the cluster on Sunday too, but I'm living with that because I feel like it's gonna be okay, especially if I decide to do any doodling around the borders of the boxes. So that's a whole thing. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I need to move this black box up to the area on Tuesday where I was going to put the gray box, and switch those out, and then I can put this black box down to give some balance to the black boxes up on Saturday. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out, you guys. And so I'm trying to think, do I want the box here? Would that make sense? Or would that look, nice and even? So we're going to pull this black box up because I have pretty much decided it should go here on Tuesday. So we're going to go with that. And I feel good about that because Tuesday now has a box. And now we got tons of room to write in like a checklist or a to-do list or whatever on Tuesday. Then I'm going to go in with that gray looking bluish box. I don't know what color to call that, but that's what we're going to go with there and swap those two. And then put this black one towards the bottom, I'm thinking, because I want it to be a little bit of a distance from the other black box on Tuesday, just for balance purposes. So boom, I think that's fine. And I still have room on Thursday to write in a couple of other things, and plus 2 boxes is definitely gonna help me plan the whole day, so that'll be fine. Okay, so now I'm thinking up here on Monday, an icon sticker, a decorative icon sticker would kind of be cute. And I love this little acorn. And I was trying to use things based off of that larger sticker that I have on Thursday. That's kind of my jump off sticker for the decorative items that I'm using. So in this theme, you can see there are clothes, like there's little boots, there's a vest, there's sweaters, and there's also leaves. And I decided to not pull any of those, like those two items, because I decided that I wanted to stick with the pumpkins and the kitchen utensil, because that was kind of like, you know, I wanted to be like a kitchen aesthetic, decorating for fall type vibe. So that's why I decided to go that route. And I did want to use this little lantern because it was also black, and I feel like that would add a little bit more pop to the spread with the black. But I couldn't find a place on the spread that I felt like I was happy with with it being, so I may just save it for a later date. Then I thought, well, this acorn could be moved as well, and maybe I could put it up there on Monday. That actually probably would have been cute, but then I thought, oh well, I don't have a lot of pink. So I decided to pull, since it's a kitchen thing, I'm going to pull this little hot chocolate, and it's a pink cup and pink whipped cream. So I thought that was cute. So we'll put that on Monday. And plus Monday, you know, energy, it's the start of the week. It's the CEO day. So we're going to go for it. Okay, so now I'm thinking, what else do I need? What else is going to make this spread come alive? I do feel like a decorative sticker on the note section will look really good, so maybe I can bring the acorn in, and that's what I decide to do. So we're gonna pop that in there, and I feel like that looks better. Okay, so now that I got that, what else can like speak to me? So I'm trying to think, maybe I should try to use that little lantern or like a little pumpkin or something. And so I pulled this pumpkin, y'all, and then as I was pulling it out of the sticker book, I ripped it. I ripped it, and I'm like, okay, can I save it some kind of way and put it back together and maybe pull it on the spread somewhere to give me a little bit more of that pink color? And I was like, I just don't feel like it's bold enough to, and I'm gonna need to pair it with something. So I decided against that. And see, the other ones I had, I felt like they were too big. So we're gonna scratch that, and I'm gonna go into this fall sticker book. It was the fall box that Kell of A Plan released, and this sticker book has a lot of fall quotes, and I just feel like a lot of them make sense. And so I'm gonna use some things that have like pumpkin in it. And then I love the quote that says, "You are the pumpkin to my spice," because I mean, in the kitchen you got spices, you know. So I was just feeling that one more so than the other ones that say like autumn is my favorite, or fall, thankful for you. Even though those are relevant, I still feel like the little pumpkin and spice related quotes would fit more for the theme of this spread. And so I'm definitely going to pull that one. And then I like the hello there pumpkin, I believe. So I'm thinking, where can I place this? And then too, another thing about these quotes, I do like that they're on the smaller side, well, this one in particular. So it's not going to interrupt much writing room for me. So I'm going to pop this one right here on this Sunday, like beneath this box. And it needs to be straightened a little bit. So let me redo that and straighten it out some. But I feel like that's a nice little touch to the spread. Cute. You are the pumpkin to my spice. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with another quote. And this one is a little bit larger, but I think it'll look good on the left side of the spread in between Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to white out behind it to give me space to put it. And it says, "Hey there, pumpkin." So let me try to get it straight, you guys. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel like it's really, really cute. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm thinking, is that it? I feel good about the spread and everything. So only thing I can think of is maybe putting some things around the boxes. And I was like, oh, let me trim off this washi tape too, because I just feel like it's gonna look cleaner. And so we're gonna trim it down some. I'm gonna take my ruler, and I'm gonna use my sharp X-Acto knife to kind of trim it really thin. It doesn't need to be a long piece. Y'all see how thin that is? It's just a little bit of cleanup. It's tedious things like that I just feel like make it a little bit more neater to me, to the eye. And so those are the things that make me happy. So I'm gonna do it and clean it up around the border and stuff. So I feel like that looks nicer. Okay, now I'm thinking, I think that I'm pretty good. I feel like I'm good with this spread, you guys. I feel like I really like it, and we're going to just see how it turns out. So I want to show you guys what's left of this planner thing, because this theme in the sticker book, because I feel like there's a lot left, and I don't want you guys to be like me and not using your stickers and trying to hoard the things that you love. Go ahead and use it because you love it. Don't save it because you love it. Use it because you love it. That's something I need to do better at, and so I just want to encourage you to do it as well, because more than likely you will have more than enough. And lastly, as far as the doodles around the boxes, I probably will do that after the pen. I'll determine that once I start writing in it and see how I feel about these lighter boxes. Alright, Bessie, that's it for this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. And as always, thank you for being so sweet and so kind. Until next time, I love ya. Bye!